Okay, dear students, in this video we will be discussing how we can insert the table of figures, which is something looking like this, and also how we can insert index at the end of the document, and we are going to discuss how we can include the list of authorities at the end of the page or end of the document. Before giving a demonstration regarding how we can insert table of figures, index page, and also table of authorities, first let me explain you what do you mean by table of figures. Sometimes what happens in the document, we need to include several objects, like sometimes we use clipart graphics, tables, and also some picture images which has been copied from our file system. So for all those objects, we are going to insert certain captions. And at last of the document or at the end of the document, what we do, we are going to create or include table of figures, which is highlighting the easiest reference method for each and every object what we have included in the document. Similarly, we can mark certain keywords and we can include these keywords to be displayed in the index page. So let us demonstrate how we can include the table of figures here. As you can see here, I have already prepared one document here, and you can see here I have included one table and certain images, right? So now let me include the table of figures here. So now to include a table of figures, before that we need to mark certain captions here. We need to include caption text for each and every object that I want to include. So here I'm going to select this particular object, that is table object. Now I can insert a caption by clicking on the insert caption option, which is available in captions group under reference tab. Or else simply what I can do, I can simply right click this object, and here you can see insert caption option here. So we can utilize both the options. Both our options are displaying even caption dialog box only. So now let me click on insert caption here. So when I click, you can see here it is going to display the caption dialog box, which is something looking like this. So here first I need to select what kind of a label I want to include here. So whether I have included table, whether I have included figure, so that I need to select here, and later on we need to enter the caption line here. So this is nothing but the position where actually our caption text should appear, whether it has to display above the selected item or below the selected item, that we need to specify here. And after this we need to click on OK button to insert caption successfully. Now let me show you. So this is the table, so that's why label I have selected is table, and here it is by default displaying a table 1 here, and in front of this I'm going to include what is the caption text for this particular table. So assume that this is nothing but the student table here. Now I'm going to give a caption as student table, and I want this caption line to be displayed above the selected item. So now let me click on OK. So after clicking OK, as you can see here, it is going to display my caption above this selected item. As you can see here, so this is nothing but the caption text which is displaying above this table. So similarly, let me include captions for all the graphical objects which we have included in this document. Now let me select this clipart graphic here. Again, go to insert caption. Now it is nothing but a figure. So now what I need to do, I need to change the label as a figure now. So as you can see here, I have changed the label to figure, and obviously the caption numbering has automatically changed to figure 1. So that is nothing but this is the figure number 1 which is available in our document. So for this I am going to include a caption like lady working with computer. So after this click OK, and again you can set the position where it has to display. Now I'm going to specify what? Below the selected item, as you can see here, and after this I'm going to click on OK button. So now let me click OK. As you can see here, it is going to show you the caption line below the object. So similarly, let me include captions for rest of the objects very quickly. So select the object, insert caption. Again, I'm going to select a figure and let me provide computer clip art. Press enter. Again, go to next page. Look at the various objects which are available here. So again, we are having a product table here. Let me select this. Go to insert caption. Now it is a table. Select a table label, and we can specify the caption line as product table and click OK. So similarly, in the next page we are having this image, and again I'm going to insert a caption. Again I'm going to select the figure here. As you can see, it is showing figure 3. Now I'm going to specify the caption line as digital computer. Now click OK. So likewise, we have inserted the captions for each and every object. Now what I need to do, I need to generate a table of figures in this document here in this particular position. So now let me zoom in so that you can clearly see. So now in this position I want to include the table of figures. Already try to remember that we have already inserted captions for each and every object. Now what I will do, I'm going to simply click on insert table of figures option, which is available in captions group here. So I'm going to click on this particular object option. So now click insert table of figures. Now here you can select first what you want to include. Assume that I want to include all figure related uh, table here. So now in caption label, I'm going to select a figure first. As you can see here, I'm going to select a figure. So after this, click OK. So you can see here, when I select a figure and if I click OK, then automatically it has included what are the figures included in this document along with a page number. So this is how we can provide the reference for the table of figures. Similarly, we can include tables also. So again, click on insert table of figures. Now let me change this caption label as a table, and you can see here the print preview it is generating, which is related to table, right? And now let me click on OK button. So now click OK. As you can see here, it is showing what a table 1, that is student table, which is available in page number 1. Similarly, product table is available in page number 3. And figure 1, 2, those figures are available in page number 2, and figure 3, which is nothing but digital computer, which is available in page number 4. So this is how we can insert a table of figures in document. Similarly, we can insert index within the document by marking some of the entries for index. Assume that we want to highlight some of the important keywords which we have included in our document. I want to mark all those entries in index page. So now let me show you how we can create index for our document. So first for that we need to mark certain entries here. So assume that uh, I'm going to zoom out here so that I can select some of the words to mark entries. Assume that I'm going to select this modern keyword here, and I want to mark this entry in the index page. For that, we can use even shortcut key, that is Alt Shift X. So to mark this entry for the index page, we have to use the mark entry option, which is available in index group. So let me select the text first, and later on I need to click on mark entry, or else we can use the shortcut key Alt Shift X. So now click on this. You can see here, when I click that particular option, you can see modern has been appeared as a main entry. Suppose if you want sub entry, then you can mark here, and I'm going to click on mark all so that it has been marked. As you can see here, XE, which is nothing but indicating the index. So it has been marked. So now again let me select some more keywords here. Now I'm going to select equipments. Again, I want to mark this entry. Click mark entry. Again, click on mark all. So similarly, let me select devices. Click mark entry. Click mark all option. Similarly, let me select dramatically keyword here. Click on mark entry, mark all button. Likewise, calculations, mark entry, mark all. Likewise, randomly I'm going to select certain keywords here and I'm going to mark all those keywords into index. So, okay, so randomly I'm going to select certain keywords and I have marked all those keywords so that they should appear in index page. So likewise, I have marked certain keywords now. Okay, so after marking all the keywords, we need to close this dialog box. Let me click on close button here. And now what we need to do? We need to insert a blank page so that we can create index page here. Now click on this particular position. Let me zoom in here and I want to insert index page in this particular position. Now to insert index, we have to use insert index option which is available in index group here. So I need to click on this particular option now. So click insert index. So when I click this insert index button or option, we can get index dialog box like this. So here we can even change the format of appearance by using this option. As you can see here, we can even choose different formats here. Now I'm going to select fancy. Okay, so you can see the print preview here. And also if you want to increase the columns or decrease the columns, you can use this columns option to increase the number of columns required. Now by default I'm going to include 2 columns here. After this, click OK button. When we click OK button, you can see here whatever the keywords I have marked, those keywords beginning with A, those are listed in one side, B, C, D, E, like that. Whatever the keywords we have marked, those are automatically arranged in index page. So this is how we can insert index into the document. Even we can update this index page also. Assume that I'm going to mark even some more words here. So let me select this function keyword here and again let me mark it. So click on mark all and close it. So now as you can see, in index page we don't have any keywords which are beginning with F. So now what I need to do, I need to click here and I need to use update index because recently we have marked one new entry to include in index page. So now what we need to do, we need to click on this index update option. So when I click this, please try to observe the whatever the changes happening in index page here. Now I'm going to click on update index here. When I click update index, you can observe here, whatever recently I have marked as a function, it is appearing in F category. And also you can observe here, so it is displaying a number. So that is indicating what? This keyword appears in page number 3. So function keyword appears in page number 5. So modern keyword is appearing in page number 1 as well as page number 3. And you can see certain marks here. So these are nothing but invisible marks during a print. So even we can disable this marking by clicking on home tab, and here we can disable these markings in a paragraph group. So if I click on this particular option, as you can see here, so this is nothing but a show or hide markings here. So I'm going to click on this so that all the markings will hide. So this is how we can insert index into the document. In similar to that, even we can include the table of authorities. The table of authorities will include different authorities which are cited in this document. So it is going to insert the table of authorities in our document which are cited in this document. So we can mark certain entries as cases, some of the entries as authorities. Okay, so we can generate the list of authorities so that all those authorities can be grouped together. So let me explain how we can mark citations and how we can insert table of authorities here. So in this particular document, what I have did, I have just listed some of the products in page number 1, page number 2, and similarly in page number 3. And in page number 4, I want to generate table of authorities here. So in this particular list, I have included certain vegetables, certain fruits, and also I have included certain uh, garment related products. So let me group all those products into some same categories. So to mark those citations, now what we need to do, we need to select apple first. So this is nothing but the product which is related to fruits category. Now I want to mark this entry by using a mark citation option which is available in table of authorities and mark citation. By using this option, we should mark citations so that we can assign a particular product into certain categories. So now let me click on this by selecting the keyword. Now I'm going to clicking on mark citation, and also we can use the shortcut key, that is Alt Shift I. So let me click on this. So now we can see here mark citation dialog box appears like this. So here we can specify what? The category. For which category this text is being marked as a citation. So now I want to create a new category for Apple here, because as you can see, when I click on this combo box or select box, you can see we don't find any categories which are related to fruits here. So now what I will do, I'm going to modify this F category as a fruit now. So let me click on category here. Let me select F, and I want to replace this F as a fruits here. So let me type fruits. As you can see here, I have selected category as a F. Okay, so now I'm going to replace this F with the fruits. Now let me click on replace option later on. Okay, so now click replace so that F is replaced. As you can see here, F has been replaced with the fruits. Now I'm going to click on OK button. So click OK. After this, we need to select a category as a fruits which we have recently marked. So let me select fruits and click on mark. So under fruits category, we have marked apple here. So similarly, let me choose another product which is related to fruits category here. So it is brinjal, cucumber, jeans, sari, and in the next page we have orange option. Again, I want to mark this one as a citation which belongs to fruits category. So select this keyword. Again, click on mark citation. As you can see here, orange has been appeared. Now under category, we need to select fruits and click on mark. Similarly, select mango here, click on mark citation, fruits, and click on mark here. Again, peas, tomatoes, these are related to vegetables. Let us do not mark here. And go to page number 3. We are having a watermelon here. Again, click on mark citation, select fruits category and click on mark. Similarly, we are having one more, that is grapes. Again, click on mark citation and select a fruits category here and click on mark. So now I think the products which are related to fruits category have been completed. Now click close here. So now let us go to first page. Now I want to mark the vegetables related products. Click on brinjal here, click on mark citation. Now I need to modify the category. Let me select V here so that I want to modify this one as a vegetables. Click on replace, click OK. So now I need to change this category by selecting this combo box, and I need to choose vegetables. As you can see here, I have selected category as vegetables. Now what I need to do, I need to click on mark and okay, click on mark here so that brinjal has been added. So now select cucumber, again click on mark citation, select category as vegetable and click on mark. So I need to repeat the same procedure to mark all products which are related to vegetables. So let me quickly do this. Go to third page. Okay, we don't have any products related to what vegetables. So now I'm going to close this dialog box. Okay, so the last thing is again we have to mark the products which are related to what uh, garments. So again, jeans which is related to garments, select this keyword and mark a citation. So now I need to create the category. Click on category section here, select number 10, replace this one with garments. Okay, click on replace, now click OK. So now change the category here by selecting this category option and select the garments here and click on mark. So again select a saree here, click on mark citation, again category, ensure that it is garments and click on mark. So repeat the same thing until the all products which are related to garments have been setted, and click mark here and go to third page, and here we are having two products which are related to what the garments. So mark those, and the last one, that is cotton. Mark citation, mark. Okay, so we successfully marked all the citations in the document. Now in fourth page I want to include a table of authorities. Now to insert table of authorities we have to use insert table of authorities option, which is available in this particular group, that is table of authorities. So simply place the cursor where we want to include a table of authorities and click on insert table of authorities here. So here again you can select different formats here. Now I'm going to select distinctive. Okay, let me select a classic only. So now click on OK, and also please ensure that here you have included all categories. Suppose I want to highlight only vegetables, you need to select this one. Or suppose I want to fruits, then you can scroll down and you can select a particular category. Now I require all the categories to be cited in the table of authorities. So I'm going to select this one and I'm going to click on OK here. When I click OK, you can see here the document has included all vegetable related products at once, fruits related products at once, and garments related products at once. And also you can see the page numbers for references. Again, if you don't want to display these marks, again go to home tab and click on this hide marks option. So if we click on this, marks will be hidden. So this is how we can include the table of authorities in our document. Hope you have understood.